Hi, I'm Amy. Today we're doing an advanced level Pilates workout, mat workout plus hand weights. I've got two sets of weights, a 5-pound set and also a 3-pound set. If you've got two sets, it's great for this workout because you can choose between heavy and light. Let's get started. Standing in a Pilates V-foot position, abs in, lift the ribs up away from the hips and lengthen the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. We're going to start with legs squeezing together and small circles reaching overhead, shoulders down. Circle the other way as we lower back down, lifting up through the crown of the head. Circle one way. On the way up, arms are connected into the back. And then getting taller as we circle the other way, coming back down. And again, just warming up, circling arms up overhead, shoulders connected down the back, waist is long, and combining breath and movement. This is our last set. Lifting up, pulling abs in really tight, and circling the other way, all the way down. Coming down to the mat. Let's go to our neutral spine position. We're going to start around the spine and arch. So pulling abs in, working through full range of motion, pain-free range of motion. Pull the crown of the head away from the sit bones, reaching chest through hands as we arch. As we round, tailbone moves closer to the head and abs lift into the spine. One more time, arch and round, just mobilizing the spine. Let's stop in our neutral spine position. Pull abs in, lift up and hover for a 10, 9, 8, hovering the knees right over the mat, 7, 6, 5, shoulders over hands, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding round the spine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tightening the legs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go back to our neutral spine. We're going to tap our knees down and up for 5. 1 and 2. Powering with the legs, powering with the abs. 3. Maintaining our neutral spine, head to tail. 4 and 5. Hold here, round the spine. Let's tap it for 5 and 5 and 4 and 3. Working our legs, working our abs. 2 and 1. Lowering down. Let's go into our ab series. We're going to start with a hundreds modification. Let's extend our legs up towards the ceiling, 90 degrees. Reach arms back overhead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll up to upper ab curl. Turn the legs out, squeeze them together. We're going to lower our legs halfway down, all the way down, and then lift back up. So we're lowering down halfway, all the way. Low back is flat. We're squeezing our glutes, legs tight, lift all the way up. Reaching long through our hands. Lower halfway, all the way, hover, and lifting up, maintaining back flat. And halfway, all the way, and lifting up. When we're lowered all the way down, we've still got our legs floating off the mat. We're squeezing our butt, pulling our abs in, and lift. Let's do one more time. Halfway down, all the way down, squeezing the booty, squeeze the legs, reach long, and lifting up. Lower the head down, cross the ankles, and reach arms straight up to the ceiling, shoulders connected into the mat. Let's do 5 times hip up. Using a little momentum, we're going to curl the tailbone off the mat. And 3, just working the lower abdominal wall. 4 and 5. Let's switch our ankles. Let's do 5 more. Abs in so tight that it curls the tailbone off the mat. 2. Our arms are helping us sink our shoulders back towards the mat. Neck is relaxed. 1. Let's bring our legs back to 90. Reach arms overhead. Inhale, prepare, and exhale. roll back up. Now let's do our changement. So we're going to turn our legs out and start cross, 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 cross as we lower. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. As we lower, 3, 4, 5, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep reaching through the hands. 3, 4, 5, and back is flat. 3, 4, 5, and lower. Squeezing the booty as we get low. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. Stay lifted high in the upper abs. 3, 4, 5, and last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lowering the head down. Cross the ankles. Let's do our second set of hip ups. Shoulders connected, abs in, and lift. 1, and 2, 3, 4. We can go as high as we can maintain our control. Let's cross the ankles the other way for 5 more. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1 more, and 5. Let's extend the right leg out straight and bring the left leg up and have the right arm lifted overhead. Now here, abs in tight. Squeeze the leg tight, squeeze the booty, lift up, back is flat. We're going to switch and switch. Connecting our ribs towards the hips by really pulling the abs in tight. We've got our neck long and relaxed. Challenging our low back stability by really having to work our abs as we maintain our head resting on the mat, back pressing into the mat as we switch and switch, switch and switch. Let's do 2 more sets here and switch, switch, last one, switch and switch. Now keep that leg up, hold on to the ankle, lift up high. Let's do our single straight leg stretch. Pulse in, 1, 2, inhale, switch, exhale, stretch, 1, 2. Inhale, switch, exhale, stretch, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Imagine the belly has a big weight on it, pressing the torso into the mat. Our legs are reaching away from that, grounded middle. We're staying lifted in the upper body, stretching our hamstrings, working our abs. Love this exercise. And let's do 1 more set and even it out. Holding legs in, rolling down. Now extend one leg out straight. Let's have left leg bent, right leg straight. We're going to reach arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, reach arms forward and do a roll up and then roll back down, articulating the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Switch the legs, have the right leg bent, left leg straight, and roll up. This is our prep for what's coming. And then rolling back down, creating opposition. Foot reaches one way, hands reach the other way. Let's keep that right leg bent. And then grab onto your light weight. We've got right leg bent, left leg straight. We're going to reach the left arm back overhead on our inhale. Exhale, reach it forward as we peel the spine off the mat. Lift up. Lengthening up off the sit bones, reach arm forward as we roll down, straight down the spine. 2 more. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach the arm forward, roll up, lift up, shoulders down, arm reaches forward as we roll back down the center of the spine. Reach long, 1 more time, reach forward, roll up, lift. Spine is long, we're keeping the spine long as we're rolling back down. Now let's switch it. We're going to switch our legs and switch our arms. So we've got right hand holding the weight, left leg is bent. Inhale, prepare. Arm reaches forward and rolling up. Lift off the sit bones. Arm reaches forward as we roll back down, anchoring the straight leg and the foot into the mat. Reaching forward on the exhale, rolling up, lift. Arm reaches forward and rolling back down. Let's do 1 more time. Reaching arm forward, rolling up, lift up, lengthen the spine up, shoulders are down, and then rolling down, creating opposition all the way down to the mat. And coming up, we're still going to use our single weight for this next series. So just placing that weight there for now. Let's start, and we're gonna reach out opposite arm leg. So let's reach right leg out, left arm out, round the spine up, and then coming back to neutral spine, shoulders square, hips square. Round up, abs in, and extend out long and reach. And round it up, and reaching long, hand and foot reaching away. 2 more times, belly button lifting into the spine. Just mobilizing our spines here, getting a little balance work. Reach long, hold, now rotate. Place your elbow down, left elbow down. We're gonna lower and lift for 10. And 9. And 8. We've got about 70% of our weight in our left leg. We're reaching long through that right leg. Waist is long, shoulders down, lift. Let's do 5 more. And 4. And 3. Abs pulling in tighter with each lift. And 1. Coming up, we're going to stay on that left knee. Take the weight in the right hand. Let's go over to one side, to the left side. Lift that right leg up. Right arm is lifting. Bend and straighten one time. Palm faces the ceiling. And then circle the arm around. And again, bend and straighten and circle around. Bend, straighten, and circle. Bend, straighten, reach long, and circle. That leg is lifting up. Shoulders are down as we circle, straighten, and circle. We're going to go the other direction, circle now. So bend, straighten, let's circle the other way. With the circle, we can choose to have a really big range of motion circle, or we can have more of a cone shape, circling the arm more in front of the body. So either one is good as long as shoulders can stay connected down the back. And neck is long. One more time. Then come down onto hands and knees. Let's take a 3-point position, still holding the weight in that same hand. Curl the right arm underneath you, palm faces up. We're going to uncurl the arm for 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. For more challenge, come right into your 3-point plank and do 5 more times with the arms. And 2. Hips are square. 3, abs pulling in. 4, one more time. And lift. We're now going to do that whole set facing the other direction. So let's start here. We're going to have our neutral spine position, abs in. Extend the left leg out, right arm out, and round up and in. And 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And reach long. Rotate, place the right elbow down. Let's lower and lift. We've got our shoulders down and lift. And lift. 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. Let's take our hand weight. So let's go over to this right side, reach the arm up. We're going to bend and straighten one time and circle around for 5 times. Bend, straighten, and circle. We've got our top leg lifting up, bend, straighten, and circle. We're reaching long through both hands. Bend, straighten, circle around. One more time. Bend, straighten, and circle. Let's go the other way for 5. Bend, straighten, and circle around. 1. Bend, straighten, and circle. 3 more times. Straighten, circle around. Bend, straighten. We're circling around. Leg is lifted. Abs are in. 1 more time. We've been in this kneeling side kick position for a long time. Let's come down. Come to our 3-point position. And we're going to have palm facing the chest and uncurl for 5 times. And 4, we've got a long line, head to tailbone. 3, 2, and 1. For more challenge, Come right up to your plank position and do 5 more. 5 and 4, 3, pressing down through the balls of the feet, 2 and 1. Let's move on to a standing set, and we just need one of our heavy weights. So I'm taking my 5-pound weight, and let's hold this 5-pound weight in the right hand, and we're going to start with a deadlift variation. Bend the knees slightly, lean forward, leg lifts up as body lowers down, 1-time row, and return. Let's do 5 of these. Hinge forward, and lift. That's 2, and 3, and 4, 1-time row, and return, and 5. Next set, let's go down and stay there for 5 times row in our balance T. 1, and 2, and 3, long line, 4, and 5. Now hold the ends of your weights, pull it into your chest, standing leg, 1, and 2, bend and straighten, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come right down to the 90-90 leg position. Let's hold our weight in our right hand. We're going to press up for 1 and 2. We're lengthening up, 3. Waist is long, 4. Squeeze in the booty, 5. Now hover for 5 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Let's lower it down, reach the arm out. We're going to do our bicep curl, 1 and 2. So we've got our right leg forward. We're working our right arm, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 2 more times, 9 and 10. Now just hold on to this weight. Let's take that leg out behind us. And now we are going to switch hands. So we're going to take the weight in the other hand for our tricep kickbacks. So we're going to start here. Arm will be bent, and just do a kickback with that left arm for 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Now for more challenge, let's go to our plank position and do 5 more time kickback. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Woo! Alrighty, let's do the other side. So we're going to start. We've got our weight in our left hand. We're going to stand on our left legs. Let's find our Pilates lifted posture, abs in, bend the legs slightly, and we're going to take that right leg out behind us, do 1-time row, and return. And 2, and 3, and 4, and lift 1 more time, 5, lift. Now let's go to our 5 times row in balance, 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the weight, hold onto the ends, tuck it into the chest, bend and straighten the standing leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's land it down in our 90-90. We're going to hold that weight in our left hand, right hand on hip, and press it up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we've got left leg forward and we're working the left arm. Let's lift up here, hover, 1 and 2 and 3. The lower we are, the harder it is. 4 and 5. Lower the knee down, arm reaches out. Let's do our biceps for 10. Our arms are connected into the back. 3. We're squeezing the booty, pulling the abs in. 4, 5, lengthening the neck. 6, trying to lift light off the legs by really pulling up and in with the abdominals. 1 more time. Now take this leg, front leg out behind, hold it there and switch hands. So now we're going to have our weight in our right hand. Let's do our tricep kickback for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up to our wide foot position plank, so a wide stance for 5 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take this single weight and go right down to our mat. Let's roll down to the mat and do a roll-up variation. Extend the legs out straight, squeeze them together and turn out and flatten the back. Reach arms back overhead, holding on to an end of the weight, each hand holding. Inhale, prepare. Bring the arms forward, peel the spine off the mat. Then lift up tall off the sit bones, bend in, press up, bend in, press out, and roll back down. 1 vertebra at a time. Arms reach back overhead, inhale. Exhale, arms reach forward, peel up, bend in, lift up, getting taller, bend in, reach out, and rolling down. Using the weight as a counterbalance, reaching long, inhale. Exhale, peel the spine off the mat, sit up tall, bend in, lift up, bend in, reach out, and rolling down. Anchor the legs to the mat. Reach long, arms reach forward. This is a little bit of an assistance rolling up, that weight is. Bend in, up, bend in, reach out, roll down, create length, create opposition, breathing. Let's do 1 more time. Arms reach forward, peel the spine off the mat, sit up tall, bend in, lift up, bend in, reach out. Now, we're going to do a rolling like a ball variation. Arms extended out, pressing into the weight. Maintain the ball shape as we inhale to roll back, exhale to roll up. That's 2. Let's do 10. And 3. We're going to roll up to standing at the end. 4. And 5. So we're maintaining our ball shape, rounding from head to tail, maintaining our C curve. Let's do 4 more. 4. And 3. 2. Next one, let's roll up to standing. And 1, rolling up. Let's take our weight and do some rotation. So we're going to start standing with our feet about hip distance apart. Bend the knees, tracking knees over middle of the foot. Take the weight to one side. Let's maintain a neutral spine in this exercise. Let's not round the back. On the exhale, lift up on the diagonal, then circle around and bend the knees. So press up, circle, and bend. Press, circle, and bend. We're powering through the back of the legs. We've got abs in, and we're lifting with both arms in this exercise. Lift and around. Let's do 2 more times. Lift and circle around. Last one. Keeping the legs bent. Switch the weight to the other side. And straighten the legs as lift up and circle around. And 2. We're getting taller. 3. Pulling up and in with the abdominals. 4. And maintaining a neutral spine position and lift and around. Lift. Last 2. And 1 more time. And around. Come right down to the mat. Let's switch weights for a moment. Let's take our single lighter weight. We may use this weight, maybe not, depends on your mood. So come to your front plank position, long line. Then we're going to do a rotation. So one hand goes center, rotate the other arm to the ceiling, and here's our pattern. Take a weight with you for more challenge. We're rotating from the top down, pressing the balls of the feet into the floor to help stabilize our hips, pulling our abs in, squeezing the booty, and rotating, keeping arm connected into the back. Let's do 2 more sets here. Rotate. I love these rotation exercises for full body strengthening. Rotate. 1 more time. Rotate. And now let's do a little bit of extension. So we're going to start lying face down on the mat. We're just doing a little stretch here. Let's press our hip bones into the floor, lengthen out through our feet, and reach our chest through our hands. Squeeze in the booty, tightening the legs. Reach forward through the chest as we lower our head so it's just hovering off the mat. And then reach chest through the hands as we lift up and stretch. We're just going to do 5 of these, lengthening as we lower and lengthening as we lift. Stay light in your hands when you're lifted up. So we're trying to recruit our back body muscles to help lift up and stay light in the hands, and we are lengthening chest away from feet as we lower. Let's do 2 more times. Lift and lower. And last one, just getting a good stretch through the abdominals and lowering down. Press up. Now let's take the left knee center and take the right leg out behind us. First thing, let's square our shoulders, square our hips, and do 5 times of these 3-point push-ups, bending the elbows back towards the ankle. So 1 and 2. The more weight we have in our arms, the more this will feel like a push-up. 3 and 4. And 1 more time, and 5. Now let's do 1 more time. Just bend down and stay there. So we've hinged down, we're straight line. We're going to circle the leg around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the other way. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Lift up. Keep that leg lifted and cross it behind the other leg. Now we're going to sit back for a great stretch. So let's just sit back. Our front knee, our left knee, it's going to come off the mat. That's fine. We're just going to sit back into this delicious stretch. Feels so good after that long set. Let's come up, and now we'll do the set with the other knee down. So let's have our right knee down, our 3-point position here, hips square, shoulders square, and let's do 5 times push-up. So 1, figuring out how much weight we want to have in our arms. 2, and 3. We got a long connected line, head to foot. 4, the body's moving like a seesaw. And 5. Now, let's go down and stay there for our leg circles. So here we are, and circle. 1, and 2, 3, perfect circles. 4, and 5. Let's go the other way. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Press up, fold that leg behind the other leg, and sit back for a stretch. Front knee will come off the mat. We're rounding our back, getting a hip stretch, getting a back stretch. Thanks for joining me today for this advanced Pilates workout. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. See you next time.